Literally just like put an M&M in my mouth and was thinking, all right, let me see what we could tap into. My only question was, what's going on? That's what I want to tap into. So I have alien guides that I like to connect to. Today, one of my friends was channeling, which is where we just kind of get in a meditative state and we channel. And whatever kind of information comes through, we're not using our filter or mind. We're just like connecting to our guides, playing telephone there. And one of the things that they said was with, November and December and January, there's scary stuff coming on. And I kind of said, am I supposed to like stay out of it like always? Because I'm out of all of the drama, chaos, theories and what's going on in the collective, kind of tap into this. Unless it's something that is, interesting to me. I just stay out of it because I don't really feel that things are going to bother me and I don't want to give it attention. I don't want to like make it worse. So they said, yes, it's good for you to stay out of it. This is me getting into it. I haven't even vocalized yet, like in my space or even to my dog, of what I tapped into. But I do know that after I like tapped in for 60 seconds, I was like, whoa, what should I do next? So I clicked the stop button and I was thinking like, what should I do next? Should I make a video? Is that possible? Is that going to be possible? Should I keep going? Should I retract? So I made a TikTok video. And it was glitchy. It was so glitchy. The first two things that I noticed were when I was doing a speech to text, it was like overlapping. When you can click the speech to text button, it just like reads, what's going on. And there were like two voices saying, what's going on? And it was like echoing and stuff. And I was like, ooh, someone like, I don't know, recording already. And then the other thing that happened, shit. Oh, after I posted the video, I got a, rate this app, let us know your thoughts or whatever. And I was like, maybe later. Just thought that was weird. Okay. So I'm going to tap into what I tapped into about what's going on. I will share that when I was channeling with my friend Grace, we usually connect to our trusty guides, the same people usually. And we had one of her friends joining us, and her friend has, I don't know, I asked her if she watched Transformer movies because her guides remind me of the alien kind of like Transformer boxy people. She had really high, good, energy, but she asked a few questions that I was like, whoa, what kind of stuff are you into? About like reptilians and military. And so when I was trying to tap into whatever, I was like, why is there a reptilian in here? And then I said like, all right, I'm opening my channel, my portal, all, nothing but healing, blah, 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 information coming through. And my guides were coming. And I was like, wait. Who was that guy? Who was that guy? Go bring that guy back. I'm not channeling with that guy. Who is that guy? And they're like, no, you're not. And so I was like, well, why can't I channel with the reptilian? Why can't I connect with him? And it was like, because the information that wants to be shared from them is connected to something else, and they're in your field for a different reason. And I was like, why are they in my field? And it's kind of, well, what have you been doing or focused on for the last few hours? And I was like, oh, what the fuck? So I don't know. keep recording or stop the button now. All right. I just got a notification. Ah. All right, I'm not ready for this. Plus, my sister was just vacuuming. It's 11:58 at night. And so when my sister was vacuuming, I was even thinking, are they in on it? Like, is there some kind of higher power, not good thing that's pulling all the strings to make me not make this video? As I look at all of my beautiful crystals, which one is going to protect me the most? Let's do my selenite. All right. My hair look goofy? Yep. Setting the intention to connect to my guides and maybe even some guides that will give me a little bit more details, things that are appropriate to share to the collective and those that find this video and are called. Setting the intention that we are protected in a bubble and by love and light, and what comes through. It's clear and accurate, healing received with love, informative. Thank you for allowing me to share this gift. Just sorting through who's gonna like have the microphone. I like my YouTube guides. Can you hear the vacuum? But I feel like I'm not gonna get anything from my Arcturian YouTube guides. It's gonna be like pulling teeth. All right, I'm gonna use my guides. I was kind of asking, what about that one goofy blunt guide? But it almost literally felt that doesn't do stuff at night. Because it's not like well intended. So I was like, okay, that sounds like a good idea. Maybe not connect to someone who is a little bit freaky at nighttime. Do I not have a reptilian in my spirit guide team? Got little aliens, got Arcturians. What I was hearing was like, are you sure you want to do this? It's funny to you guys. It's funny to me, but then it's like funny over here, but then it's serious over here. And I was like, I think it's fair. I think it's only fair. And then it was kind of, how far are you going to take this like lights, camera, action discussion? And it feels that some people have gone really, really far into the rabbit hole. And with me having the ability to tap in, like reach in and grab and illuminate whatever information that I want, it's like a lot of responsibilities comes a lot of consequences. What are the consequences though? Spirit guides are like, we can only do so much. and the non-physical for you. That there's not a lot of things in the physical that they apparently can be doing for me. It does feel like this is a little bit of, they do want me to share and focus on messages of love and togetherness. But I'm kind of arguing that I think that it's unfair because this is not togetherness. The people that are having all of these agendas, and it's just kind of sickening. It's just kind of wrong. And something that I don't like about that is how a lot of this stuff is in our face, almost in a mocking way. It's like how you trick humans is put something right in front of their face. They'll never see it. I think that's just really like degrading. So I think I am strong and brave enough. I think I don't really give a flying whatever of the consequences. What are they gonna do? Come at me? 5'4", I'm 29 years old, and I don't know. All right, let me see. So they want to be right in front of our faces. I can be right in the spotlight of their kind of shit. What we're talking about is social media. What we're talking about is a lot of out of character people and things kind of pretending to be people. A lot of people in power, people in the light, people in the limelight, and it's with really ill intentions and a lot of persuading in the direction that they want things to be and to be going. A lot of control, a lot of let's move the masses over here to be seen and filling up their, time in their day with what we want them to see and believe and spread. We obviously know that there is trackers and microphones and cameras and things on all things technology, and it's kind of with every update is another kind of wire connected of more pocket of information, more control, more watching. It's really not good to have your phone around you 24/7. With me get a little jumpy. There is banging outside. I'm still human. The thing that scared me was, the thing that inspired me to do this was kind of Facebook and TikTok. I'm still, YouTube is a little bit different where there's more control. There's more freedom. There's a little bit more of, what's the word? The creators have more pull, more control, and it's less kind of manipulated in such an evil, dark kind of way. Facebook is really bad, and TikTok feels like it's surpassed Facebook and all of the loopholes of show this, put this out, cover this up, and getting to the bottom of what I mean by that, because I don't even know, like, worst case scenario, or what are we actually even talking about? It's connected to the January thing. Supposedly my spiritual friends and spiritual community, there's big stuff coming. And while it's not anything that's more serious than, Corona and what we went through in 2020, it's going to be kind of something that's completely different. So if Corona were to happen like again, we would be ready for it. But if this completely, because this is like a completely different thing coming, supposedly, then I've just heard that it's going to kind of knock us off our feet. And that there's going to be, you know, hysteria or whatever. I really don't like that word because I just hear like, but it's frantic and it's not what anyone wants to be kind of doing or experiencing. So are these kind of connected? It feels like yes and no, but not in the way that would be relevant. So it's almost like Facebook or TikTok would be a trigger. My guides are showing me like when there's something to trigger of like, oop, you know, for example, I don't know, 7 million downloads, trigger. And then something is kind of like trigger, and then something's like kind of, you know, then hits another thing. So this big event thing does feel that it's triggered by this, but no one would ever be like TikTok, Facebook, social media, iPhones, towers. God, that's dark. Another notification. Just an email. Mantia. Why did I just forget that dark thing? Oh, it was almost like get enough Monsters Inc. and Monsters Inc. where it's like get the scare thermometer thing like up, or the percentage or whatever. It was like this, like get enough fear, get enough control, get enough of like this thing, this physical kind of human thing. There's a word for it. It's not life force. It's when someone surrenders, but it's not surrendering in a good way. Get enough of this word that's malicious and it's dark, and then we'll be ready. Has Facebook been, I don't know how this is relevant, but has Facebook been trying to change its name for a long time because it feels that this big change is one of the triggers as well of like almost like winky face, TikTok, we're ready. It's dark. Meta. Okay. I don't know what meta means, but what I feel about that is overtaking, like overpowering of, all right, we have enough people, or I'm not going to say souls because it's not like that, but it's kind of basically like that of, all right, we have enough people. And my guides are showing me like almost like Facebook, or I don't even want to call it meta because it feels like it doesn't deserve that. Is like, all right, I got enough people like under me, and they're showing me like this thing like hovering like a roof, but like a dark roof. It's like a metaphor for like a room with like no exit. Facebook, this social media has got enough things, people, energy where there's no, where's there like the point of no return. And it feels that changing its name to like this thing, let TikTok know something. The other thing that I connected to was, remember when TikTok was like going to be shut down? This was when Trump was in power, right? And I don't know what side he was on with this, but it does feel that that was when new hands kind of took over TikTok. Dark kind of bad hands. And my political party, everything is so neutral that it's crazy. I'll kind of say that. It does feel that, I'm just going to say honestly, that Trump was like doing this thing to like absolutely not. whatever Trump was trying to do of like shut TikTok down, you know, in the States, or whatever he did, which I feel like that's what he did, but I don't remember, was like, that's not happening on my watch. That this, I almost want to say like supremacy or something, it's like not going to take over, you know, half of the fucking population. And it feels like he was a good guy. Yeah. So, it does feel like what needs to be done is really come together in a one-on-one kind of personal relationship way. Really stop spreading hate and fear and try to spread, you know, good joy things over social media, almost like while you still can. What I mean by that is it does feel like a lot of things are like taken down, hidden, filtered, you know, have fun sending that out into nowhere. Where it also feels that there's a lot of TikTok specifically, robots and things where it's doesn't want to look too suspicious that your videos aren't getting put out if they're like, you know, healing or whatever, that there's just like bots and things commenting so you don't look too far into things. And I'm saying like I don't fucking really care anymore with you, TikTok. Like I'm still going to keep doing what I'm doing to do the best I can to reach people, but this is disgusting and serious and crazy. This is so crazy. This is like something out of a Black Mirror episode, I'm sure. Who is the like writers and directors of Black Mirror? Because I've always kind of thought like that's really sweet of them for giving us heads up on things. But it kind of does make me also remind me of like that Sid kind of joke of this is how you tease humans. This is how you don't have them raise any suspicions. You put it like right in front of their face. So I don't know if I like Black Mirror actually. I feel like that's been going on in a way, and I guess it is what it is. So this isn't to spread fear or anything. This is just what I tapped into was some kind of upcoming thing with social media. And I'm sure coming out of my mouth that it doesn't sound like anything we haven't, you know, known or heard or saw a post about or had suspicions about. But it's almost like worst case scenario, every possible thing or movement or word that could be like watched and monitored and things that you wouldn't want to be like possibly true, it feels like they are. I think that they are. Not it feels like, not it might be. It's all fucking out there. And I've always thought, you know, that's fine. It's not like when I have my phone in the shower, it's like not facing me. The camera is not facing me. Is it true if we have face recognition, if we had our, if we have our thing camera covered up, it's not going to see us. It does feel that there's still stuff in the screen. So anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, I used to say, who cares? Like, what, naked, whatever. What's the worst that could happen? But it does feel that it's kind of a whole database of everyone to create something for this like big intention thing to come to life, to get the ball rolling to the point of no return. But that's not going to happen because I tapped into the fucking plan. So I don't know. And whatever information that I come up with again, I'll definitely share.